We actually have a quiz here?
We can test you or sacrifice you. It's your choice.
I'm liking this idea more and more. What kind of a test?
Really? The game ends in a quiz?
Choose to intervene on your behalf. It is our tradition that we must let you live if you can answer
Oh,
Amon
the
Ra's
fucking
riddle.
two things in the blackboard.
Great.
Of course, you'll have to answer the riddle with hieroglyphics.
Ah.
I was afraid it would be something like that. Okay. What's the riddle?
Actually, it's a two-part riddle. What is the room you leave without entering?
Open that thing.
What is the room you leave without entering?
Hang on.
The womb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Womb.
Yeah, it's from that fucking... the two-part thing.
W. O.
M. And then B.
B. B.
That's correct. Now, the second riddle. What is the room you enter without leaving?
Tomb.
Yay!
Yeah.
Very impressive. You're the first person who ever answered that riddle correctly. The wise Amon Ra apparently wants us to spare your life. Will you swear to keep our location a secret?
Of course.
Then you may leave.
Okay.
May the great Amon Ra guide your footsteps.
Thank you. Now I just have to outrun the person who's been chasing me.
Who is chasing you? Do you think they'll find their way in here?
I'm not sure who it is, but I believe it's the same person who stole the Dagger of Amon Ra from its display case. And I'm sure they'll find their way in here.
If that is true, they will not leave this room alive. I suggest you leave through our secret escape route behind the altar. Go now and remember your promise.
This is fucking weird. This doesn't make sense at all. Oh. Uh-oh. I've noticed something in the coal
There's
chamber.
an unconscious man in the coal bin. Although the coal has dirtied his face and hair, it looks suspiciously like Steve.
Fucking Steve.
Fucking Steve. Actually, before we do that.
A large, circular, ornately carved stone is hung on the wall here. It seems to be attached to upper and lower tracks which run for several feet across the wall. You recognize this as the cook. A heavy metal door is set in... There's an unconscious man. A shovel. There's an
Okay, let's rescue Steve. Or should we? Is he the guy that's been chasing us?
Steve, being the large, unconscious type stevedore he is,
Ah.
vulnerable in his current unconscious state, and he's got coal all over his body.
Smelling salts.
While this,
Really?
Silence
Oh my fucking Christ.
alone. Quest. While this,
Why is this not working?
there's an
To clear all the coal off of him.
Oh yes?
Use the shovel.
Yeah.
It's too heavy. You don't have room for it in your purse. It's not.
Okay, what would this shovel then?
This isn't a good shovel to you.
Oh my fucking god.
It's too heavy. You don't have room.
Oh, you just moved. There we go.
There's an uncon. There's an un.
No,
There we
funny
go.
thing here now.
Yay.
Well-timed. It's Steve, the handsome young man who's been flirting with you all evening, until he vanished mysteriously several hours ago.
The hell?
Steve appears...
You did save him when he came into this room, yeah?
What's that?
You saved him when he came in, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I meant to give him his boot before he stood down.
Really?
Yeah. I just wanted to see what would happen.
While this is...
Is he alive?
Steve appeared... Steve... You get... While this... Several gunshots ring out close by.
Is that it?
You can barely hear anguished cries and shouts over the roar of the furnace. You'd better get moving.
Yeah, you have to leave him behind if you can't give him his boot.
Ah, fuck off. Fuck that. Right, no, come on.
I didn't realise you were back in the elevator.
Yeah, it's just like, there's no fucking prompt to that. I didn't realise he was fucking gonna stand on hot fucking coals. It's a lot of bullshit. Okay. Right. It's absolute nonsense.
You pick it up.
Ah, Sierra. Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
The snake.
Great. That's super, thanks. Oh my god, how did you miss? Right, here we go.
You hear ominous...
I didn't realise you'd saved. If you'd not saved it all the way back there, I'd have actually just told you, oh yeah, you have to put his shoe on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, we can all skip this anyway, that's fine. I love...
Here,
it's
At least we can skip the expedition now.
yeah.
You're...
not covered. Oh, but
The...
Excellent. Nice and abridged.
you don't
Oh, shit.
Give-
That is... Yep.
now. Where
Perhaps
do
we can...
I'm like
Amon.
great?
Of course.
I was
Actually, what is the room? That's cut.
It helps that it rhymes, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All the same.
of
Then
thank.
who is...
If
So O'Reilly is the killer, we're assuming, and it just happens that these guys were in cult. We're in a cult. I just find that hilarious. It's like, oh no, turns out there was actually two storylines happening at once.
He's just running around murdering people, and he's like, hang on, there's a cult here.
There's an announcement. There's an announcement.
That's such a dumb one because there's actually no prompt.
Yeah.
It's like a Prince Charming thing where you have to like. You can't just put the boot on him.
No, you have to wait until he's getting up.
Oh, when he's like in that prone position.
That's why it takes him so long to stand up.
Ah, right. Okay. This may take a few attempts because my reaction time is a bit dull at the moment. Okay. Hey.
Yay.
Oh, my head.
That's so fucking stupid.
What happened? Laura.
I like getting that boot.
yes, Steve.
Mm.
I was so.
It's out of the way.
Yeah.
It's so out of the way.
You all
Oh, for
right?
fucking Jesus. Oh.
I think so. I remember hearing somebody coming up behind me, and as I turned around, something slugged me. Cripes, my head hurt.
Cripes. Indeed.
There must have been a cold shoot. Let me see where you were hit.
I'm alright. Don't touch it.
Honestly, you men can be such crybabies.
You soy boy, little
You can
bitch.
walk. We have to get out of here. Somebody's been murdering everybody in this
Thank you.
museum, and whoever it is after me.
I can make it. I'm with you. Where do we go?
Good question.
Alright, now we can fucking save. Right, let's go to this door. Now, do we have to take the shovel before we get out of here?
This door is locked, and you don't have the
No, you
proper
can't.
key.
You can't pick it up.
Okay.
This isn't.
They did say the Egyptian panel was on tracks, didn't it?
Ah, let's push it then. Steve. Look at him moving. There's a her. Aha, very good. Everybody. Steve. Yeah.
Oh, lamp.
On it. Oh, snakes. Oh, I see.
Now imagine if you didn't actually have to refill your snake oil after your encounter in the office.
Yes, that would be terrible. Oh, they flee.
But best Nick.
That is such a dick move. That's such an awful thing to do. Come on, Steve, keep up. Fuck's sake, Steve. Honestly, Steve.
Can't take him anywhere.
You hear the sound of gunfire from the direction of the furnace.
I got rats.
We need cheese.
Sounds like someone's chasing us, Laura.
Cheese!
While the rats devour the cheese in a split second. It only made them hungrier.
What? It only made them hungrier? That's not how it works. Oh, do we put the...
You throw it behind you.
Go behind me. Ha ha. Yes, of course. That cunning rat strategy I wasn't fucking aware of. Only made them hungry. What the fuck is this game? Like, the game was going... The game was... It's this is the same thing every time the Sierra game is good. Is that it has to revert back to Sierra. Just for a little bit. Just that little fucking... That the quality control is to make it worse. Like... Which in a sense I kind of respect. It's like they're trying to stay on brand. Sickeningly on brand. As best they can. But, fuck me, like...
Hieroglyphs in the back say buy Sierra products.
No, I was about to say it's like it definitely says something.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a good touch.
Buy Sierra products. It's like, after this, no.
You hear the sound of gunfire from the direction of the furnace room.
Sounds like someone's chasing us, Laura.
While this is...
What?
The rats devour the...
I literally tried to throw it behind me. You saw that, right?
I did see it.
That's fucking dumb. Or do we have to throw it over?
Yes, we do.
Fuck's sake, yes. You walked through the dick.
It's just really, really vaguely worded. When they said left hole, I thought about the hole that we walked past. Then there's actually two doorways up ahead.
Yeah.
You throw through the left one.
Right. I imagine like if you had done the snake oil thing, the slow reveal of snakes, it goes like, fuck. Okay.
Because like everything in this ending sequence, it's all designed to get you to go back to like the second act, and redo the game.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know, if you didn't have his boo, you wouldn't be able to take him with you.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the snake oil, if you didn't refill the snake oil, you know, you wouldn't be able to get past the snakes.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, if you didn't pick up the cheese.
You watch in relief as the last of the rats scurries out of sight. You can barely smell an unpleasant odor like burning
Furnace.
fire.
Okay, so that's a clue then to go
Yes.
the other door. Yeah. Steve. Fuck off! The noise was unnecessary.
Now push the button.
What button?
The button on the dinosaur.
Oh.
On the dinosaur.
It feels
Hey. Oh, we're gonna do a Scooby-Doo reveal? Are we actually going there?
It's all Mr. Wilson.
Fucking Detective O'Reilly of the Tiddly Tea Potato.
That coroner's inquest.
And this is how we get our final score, I presume.
With a little more effort, you'll be the best investigative reporter Tulane ever graduated.
Go fuck yourself, Laura Bow.
Thank you for coming to this inquest, Miss Bow. As the coroner on this case, I'm going to informally question you and study the evidence you've collected. If you assist me in developing a case, the perpetrators will be tried.
Perpetrators?
in the court of law. We're primarily concerned with the museum murders, but we're also interested in the theft of the Dagger of Amon Ra and other matters that may have a bearing on this case. My examination of the corpses has been fruitful, but I need more evidence to build a case.
Okay.
Any information you can give us would help, but you must justify your conclusions with the evidence you've acquired. False accusations and unsupported
Now we come to the
conclusions
true
will not
test.
be tolerated.
Will a bunch of
Although I
men
can't
believe a
pressure
woman
you,
in the
your
1920s?
employer is also here to judge your performance on this investigation. Since this is an informal proceeding, I've allowed it on the basis that your newspaper will cooperate with our issues. Now, to the question.
Okay.
Who murdered Dr. Pippin Carter?
Alrighty.
You think it was O'Reilly?
Mm-hmm.
The motive.
Money!
Think it's money?
Was for money.
Who murdered Lawrence Ziggy Ziegfeld?
We know it was O'Reilly.
Yeah.
To cover up another crime. Siggy was
Who murdered
the
Amy Leach?
part of the fence.
Yeah. Ernie Leach.
O'Reilly again. To cover up a crime, he was the fence.
Who murdered Yvette Delacroix?
It was O'Reilly. It was, this is straight up all jealousy.
Jealousy.
Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton?
Do you want to take a guess?
Was it Detective O'Reilly?
Yay! And do you want to know why? It's covering up another crime!
Who is the skeleton found in the steamer trunk?